Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin. Um, I got a comment and a request to make a video about my delusions, and I think that's what I'm gonna do today. I have a couple of examples, and I'm gonna try to explain them in the best detail that I can. Okay, so sorry, my notebook is back here. So for the first one, when I was younger, I had a lot of delusions of like medical problems. Like, not a specific diagnosis or anything, just something medical. Like, the one I could remember the most is for a really long time, believed, like, your feet are like this. I believed my feet were like this, like turned in. And I walked for that for like a year, and I went to doctors. My mom had me checked out. They were like, everything's fine. But if you like try to turn my feet, it would hurt really badly. And I would cry and cry and cry. And one day I just I don't know, just walked straight, and I don't know really why. Like, I don't understand why they happen, but I just like, it's really good once they're over and you can go back and realize like that it wasn't real. I think that's the best part. The next one is, this happened multiple times, and it was where I was being followed slash recorded, and it was really like, I got really paranoid sometimes about it. Like, my phone, like, would always have tape on it. All my electronics would have tape over the cameras. Like, air vents and, like, those, like, there's ones on the, like, roof and ceiling, but there's also the ones on the floor. Like, all of those would be covered. Sometimes, like the things on the sink, because I would see things flashing and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm being recorded, or like somebody's like been in my house or whatever. Or I would go out and I would see like people who looked similar, and I'd think it was the same person that was just continuously following me, and like I would see them on their phone and I'd be like, oh, they're writing about me. Oh, they're telling whomever like that they see me, or they're recording me or something. And it caused me a lot of anxiety. Also, like, having the cars like follow me more than 3 blocks would also make me really anxious. It would make me like um it would make me be like, oh, can we take a different route to this place? Because like I would think that if they were like still following me, that they would turn with me. And the next one was it got real bright for a second. Um, I thought I was pregnant and that I had a miscarriage. That was one I held for a really, really long time. Like, sometimes even when I think about it now today, I still think it happened. And like I would like legitimately like at night like cry, and I would like think about it. Like, I would have memories of when I was pregnant, and I would remember the miscarriage, and it would make me really sad. And if you would have talked to me about a year ago, I would have swore all my life that it happened. But now that I'm on better medication and everything, I can look back and be like, well, that's not possible, blah, 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 like, and all that good stuff. And the last one is, I used to believe that like I was being poisoned, and that like the government was poisoning me, or like the doctors, they were poisoning my food or my medicine. and it would make me either like not eat or like not take my medicine, and it only made it worse in a sense. So I had to kind of like for a period of time be like forced to take my medicine because or that I would go like 3 or 4 days without it, and then like have a good talk with somebody and like have them convince me to take it and see that it wouldn't hurt me. And then after I started taking my medicine, then obviously it helped with the delusions. And I don't think I have any more. Oh, I actually do have more. Um, I used to think that I knew people I saw on TV. Like if you asked me, I'd be like, I don't know who's on TV. I haven't watched TV in a really long time, but like let's say Beyonce, I'd be like, yeah, I saw her the other day, and like we talked, and everything was all good, and she told me this story about blah blah blah. When that never happened, but I really believed it did, and I would believe that I was like possessed or something, or that like that the devil was around me, like, and not in like, it's more of a delusion because of like how it occurred and like how I talked about it. If I was like, oh, I saw the devil, that would be one thing, but like the devil's around me, like the devil's following me, this is happening because of the devil or Satan or whatever. I don't know if I can find anything else. Those are just a few to name them, and um, it's not fun when you have them, and it's also like when you realize that you've been having them, is also sucks a lot because you're like, oh my goodness, for I don't know, a year I've been saying that this has been happening or this or this. I must have looked this way, or I must have like looked so like I must have really embarrassed myself, because people who don't understand delusions can like if you're not really easily if you can't really easily tell that a person has a mental illness, it just looks like they're being, maybe like they're exaggerating, or that they might be lying, and it really sucks because you're like, oh, it must have looked like I was um lying and like really making up exuberant stories, when really like you didn't want the attention or anything. You just really wholeheartedly believed that that happened. Um, and yeah, those are all the ones I can think of right now. If you have any other topics you would like me to do, um, please feel free to ask. I'm really open to conversations and new ideas, so thanks for letting me know. And I appreciate all the comments. I read all of them. Thank you.